Hello everyone and welcome back to another SnowRunner episode. Today I am on the Season 8 map on the Glades, and we are going to work through the clean energy task. So if you want to help to support this channel, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more SnowRunner content. Let's get this started. So, alright, so here we are, we're at the first part. I am in the Pacific P12 ORCA 2. This truck is also done by MrBusses. I will have the link to the mod hub down below for this particular truck, along with the other trucks that I've used in this series. So in the clean energy task here, we need one set of medium logs. So I outfitted this with the medium log trailer on the back, or basically the built-in one there. So let's go ahead and get this started. Here we can load up medium logs, and we are good to go. I've already plotted out our course, so just to show you where we have to go, we'll go all the way up to the northern part of the map here, up by this wind farm. So that's where we have to go for this one. We also need cement, which we'll get from the general store here a little later. And then we need packaged sand from way over here. So we have quite a bit of things to get done today. So let's get this one started and finish these logs. And I got a really funny sticker here on the hood of the truck. It says, "Don't touch my tree." Thought it was fitting since I'm going to be hauling logs here. Now I don't have all of like the super high-end options on this particular truck that I'm using. Although I do have 70-inch tires, so it should get around pretty good in the mud. But I just have a decent motor in it and the standard transmission, so should do okay. Now last week I didn't have a video, and was just a little caught up in some other things that I'm working on, and so just kind of getting things situated here and trying to get back onto a more even schedule. I'm going to be sort of switching off between the Season 8 and the Season 9 maps as we sort of put these videos together, but you'll be able to see each one in their own playlist if you look up the Season 8 and the Season 9. I'll put links down to both series in the description for this video. My live streaming has been kind of slowed as well. Those of you who may or may not know, I do live stream on Twitch right now. And I'll have a link down to that too, as well as maybe on the screen when I'm talking about this. But I tend to stream on Friday night and Saturday nights, so it just depends on if I have other things going on in my personal life, but I try to keep somewhat to those 2 days a week. And I do play SnowRunner on there as well. I am working through Alaska, which is the second maps in the default game. I've played various parts of Alaska, but had never completely finished it, so I'm sort of going through that in this same series. So if you want to see some Alaska live play, be sure to check that out. I do play other games, and I also do a few non-game related things on the channel, so if you have other interests besides SnowRunner, You never know, you might see something you like. I do a lot of tabletop gaming related stuff on there, but lately it's just been me playing through Alaska on this game here. Let's see, what else do I have going on? I am in the process of doing some remodeling here in my basement. So this room here has been sort of switching off between my office and my studio for the better part of the last few years. And I've decided to go ahead and make this room my actual work from home office full time. So I'm going to be moving all of my game stuff into what used to be my family room, and that includes setting up for tabletop gaming with a game table, along with stuff where I'm painting, and then also recording content for my YouTube channel here. So I might post some pictures of it on my Instagram, which I should have a link down below too if you haven't checked that out. I do post things on there occasionally. Not as much as I'd like, but hopefully it'll start ramping up soon. I'll be making a lot of changes in this basement, and sometimes I'll do a little before and after, and you'll actually see some pictures of what this room looks like when I did the remodeling a few years back. So I have a little bit of work in here. I have some walls to have one sort of it's almost, I call it the cubby hole, but it's sort of an inlet into the wall where on the first floor is where my gas fireplace is located. So when they built the house, they sort of cut that out of the normal side of the basement wall, so it sort of sticks out on its own. And as a result, I have this sort of hole, this cubby hole here, and it was made up as a bookshelf for me to just put whatever I wanted on it. But the problem with the shelving is it's like 2.5 feet deep, so it's real deep, and it doesn't really work for what I want to use it for. So I removed a few shelves, and I still got some supports to take care of, and I got to patch and then paint that up, and then it'll be perfect for what I'm going to use it for. And then, of course, the monitors that I use for this, and if you check Instagram, you'll see what I'm talking about. I have these wall mounts that I'm using for these monitors I have. So I'm taking these out of the room to move into the other space. So I got to patch the walls here, and then I've got a few other hole patches I got to do, and then I'll be doing some repainting. Stop here and get some gas real quick. So I get a little bit of repainting, and then this room will be ready for me to move all of my work from home stuff in. So outside of being a content creator, I'm also an instructor. I teach different things in IT, and I do a lot of that from home. So having a little bit more quieter space kind of helps out in that regard. So we're making pretty good progress so far. A lot of it is this road here, and I know I have my all-wheel drive on right now. Some people tell you turn it off when you're on pavement, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. I turn it off here. There we go. Sometimes I think it handles the road a little bit better, but I could be wrong. So this truck is a smoker, isn't it? And here's where we turn back off again. We're not too much farther away here. So it looks like on a power station. like we're just over the corner here. And we'll be right where we need to be to drop off these logs. Now my current plan for the cement is to pick it up using the Kodiak, which you've seen in other videos. And then I'm going to use my Navistar, which is really popular on my YouTube shorts, for the packaged sand. There we are. We're going to turn this in. And there we go. So that is the travel for the medium logs. I'm going to go set things up, and we'll be right back with the Kodiak and the cement. All right, we are back with the Chevy Kodiak K70 SuperTruck, as you can see right here. Now we need cement, so let's get that loaded here. As you can see, it is a one slot item. We need 2 of them. And that's it. So we're ready to move on and back to the delivery, which is pretty much all highway driving. So go ahead and get that underway. This truck does turn a little bit better than some of the other trucks that I've driven. And it's probably because its wheels are much smaller. I do tend to drive pretty good sized trucks in this game. But this is the exact same road that we were on when we switched over to the pavement in the Pacific truck that I was driving a moment ago. So pretty much the same travel, except for we're starting from a little bit farther back. So this Kodiak K70 is also by MrBusses. There'll be a link down in the description for this truck. I did use this in the first episode in this series, and there was a short that I did in there that had a bunch of flips that happened with this particular truck. So I didn't really change anything, I think, since then. I think I put the double wide tires on the back to kind of help stabilize it for the most part. But yeah, this one's probably a little more tipsy in the off-road compared to the other trucks that we have that have a more wider frame. After all, I mean, it's even sliding on the pavement. I mean, that's kind of funny there. But I have not advanced the time at all, so we might end up doing a night drive on the last haul for the packaged sand. Here's that gas station I passed a little bit ago. Drifting. Now I am using an Xbox controller with this on my PC. I do have a steering wheel, and I've talked about hooking it up at some point. I think I'm going to wait until after I move my stuff into the next room, where I have a better opportunity to set all that up. I really want to get some kind of a wheel stand or something to hook it up to make it easier to kind of connect it and disconnect it for when I'm using this for other things, but haven't quite invested in one yet. A sim rig would actually be really nice, but it would end up costing more than the steering wheel, so I don't know. I've thought about building one, designing my own, maybe. That would be kind of interesting. To design your own sim rig. I've seen a lot of examples of that on YouTube here as well. So I'll leave that. What? No, no, no! Oh my gosh. We're like right there too. That's the destination. Oh my gosh. That's not good. I mean, I can flip myself back over, but I still need a crane because I don't have a crane on me. Yep, that's sad. Come on, pull yourself back over. Well, we're gonna have to go get a crane now. Just, alright. Well, I will be right back with a crane and get these loaded back up. Alright, so I made it back. I put a crane on here so that way we can get this loaded. I'm just going to get in a good position. There we go. A little bit more right like that. So we're going to activate the anchor. And it would have worked, except for it backed on me. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to load this up real quick. Alright, there we are. So let's go ahead and keep moving forward. Here we are. All delivered. And now I'm going to go get the Navistar and set up for our next haul. And yeah, it'll be daylight. Alright, we are back. We are in the Navistar 5000 MV Kronos by MrBusses. And the trailer I'm using here is from the CTFT RoadRunner truck and trailer pack. And this is a 4-slot trailer that we're going to be using, and it just so happens we have 4 packages of sand that we need to get. So with that, you can see that one pallet there. It's kind of hard. I'm trying to maneuver around there. So, but you can see there that we can fit 4 of them in there, so let's do that. So there we are. 4 packets of sand. All right, there we are. And we're going to go out straight away here and make our way to where we need to go. Oh, if I can get across the tracks here, this will lead us out. Now, what I will do is we'll look at the map here, and you can see that we can get all the way to the same gas station using this trail. So we just need to have a sort of a goal in mind, and I just set it like that, and there we go. We should be able to make our way there. So yeah, so this trailer is one of my new sort of favorite trailers to use. You know, it is a flatbed trailer, so there's always that risk that you could lose the load in it, but it's actually done quite well in a lot of the tasks that I've done thus far. I use this quite a bit in Alaska. With the actual truck that goes with it, the CTFT RoadRunner, which is a really nice truck too. I have that one, I do believe, in my Season 9 gameplay, so I'll be able to see it in action over there. I've never actually driven back in this area, so it'll be a first of many. I'm sure I'll be driving these trails many a times through different tasks in this Season 8 map here. There is a lot of farming on this map, and we've only done one thus far. And I'm pretty sure I'll capture more of them as we go through these tasks here. I suppose I could have go left or right there, so let me just back this up a little and see if I can go around this without hurting the tree there. There we go. A lot of twists and turns in here. Gonna make it work. Pretty sure that I turn. Nope, keep going straight. Just a big loop. Like a little bit of rain, liven things up a little. Here we are coming up right next to the gas station. This little water bed here. go with the turnoff. Here we are. We have arrived at the job site here. So let's drop off this sand and finish the task. All right, this stage is complete. So now we have to deliver an assembled rocket, which is the very last part of this. So let's see where it is on the map. It is way, way over here. And it appears to be on its own trailer. So I'm gonna head on down there and get set up, and I'll meet you there. All right, we're back. And as you can see, we have the assembled rocket. It's basically just a blade here on a trailer already hooked up to our Navistar. And as you can see, we're in the lower left corner of the map. We got to go to the upper right corner of the map. We know that the main road here transports, so we just have to get back to that main road, and we can from this right here, just basically our way out as we go through. So just got to make sure that I plot those out there so we are in good standing, and then we should be good to go. So that's it. Let's start off this last haul. Now this is a much larger trailer than the one I did in the previous haul there, so it's going to be an interesting travel. And try to maneuver around everything. Once we get in the open, we'll be okay. There are a couple of spots up here that we have to work through, but I think we should be all right. This one is pretty straightforward. The one up there is a little bit of maneuvering, but nothing I don't think will be too difficult. There's just some BFRs in the way. And if you don't know what a BFR is, just think about it as we approach. We're free, so now it's just a matter of getting through this area here with this long trailer. Some of these are going to be tough because I'm trying to get around a corner, but we'll figure it out. There we go. trying not to hit the stumps too, because those stumps are just like hitting a wall. They're not moving anywhere. Watch these two trees right here as we make this turn. And here's where we come up to concrete. So once we get here, should be good for the most part. We just got to get through a few maneuvering scenarios here. This crossover is kind of like a ramp, so if you're ever on this map, probably take some scouts and do some flying over this thing. Can't really do that with this truck, not with this trailer on it. No telling what the physics will do with that blade. There's our trailer store. All right, this turn's going to be a little rough. We got it. Alright, so this path will probably seem familiar. But, you know, with a large trailer, you never know what'll happen. Probably be a good idea if I put this in low high, just to make sure I don't oversteer. Pretty sure this is an 8-slot trailer that we're pulling here. Basically double the length of the previous trailer. Gas station. Fuel station, right? Because we're not using gas, we're using diesel fuel. Street sign lost its life in that. Oh dear. I tried to turn. And is this my turn-off spot? I don't think so. And it's a little farther up. So we got a little damage there, and one of them is on the fuel tank, so I don't think it'll affect us because we don't have that far to go. But if it would have happened at the beginning, then it would probably be a problem. Here's the turnoff right here. We're approaching our destination. And here we are with a fully working power station. Clean energy right there. $19,800 reward, 2,100 points. That's going to wrap it up for this video. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to help support this channel. And I'll see you in the next mud pit.